จะเริ่มแล้วสวัสดีครับก่อนสวัสดีครับ
เอาไว้ตรงนี้ก่อน
ใช้คุณครูช่วยได้
สวัสดีครับ Good evening, Excellencies, honorable guests, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome to the Civil Rights Award presentation ceremony and gala dinner for the year 2024 and 2025. I am Anusit Sanginor. It's a great honor for me to be the master of ceremony for today's event. First of all, to honor the cherished memory of Her Majesty Queen Circuit, the late Queen Mother, Kun Nawarat Phongphaiboon, national artist in literature, composed a poignant poem entitled Phak Phá Din, entrusting her to the sky and the earth, in heartfelt tribute to her boundless devotion to the nation and its people. So now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to invite Kun Nawarat Phongphaiboon. Please come up on stage and recite Phak Phá Din. Please give him a big round of applause.
ฝากฟ้าดินฝากฟ้าดินสุริยันจันทรายังอาทรสุริยันจันทรายังอาทรร้อนเรืองรามอร่ามล่าสู่สวรรค์คาลัยคันไลลาทรงฝากฟ้าดินไว้กับใจเมืองประทับแล้วแนวทางทั้งศาสตร์ศิลป์ฟื้นใจดินใจฟ้ามาต่อเนื่องดังดาวผ่องนภาดินประทินประเทืองทุกแบบเบื้องบาทบงทำรงธรรมทำรงธรรมทำรงไทยขัดไทยประเทศสมพระเจตนารมณ์ทรงบ่มร่ำให้รู้อยู่รู้เผชิญดำเนินนำทุกเบื้องบาทยากย้ำเลิศล้ำเลอเสด็จคู่มิ่งขวัญตะวันเดือนเสด็จคู่มิ่งขวัญตะวันเดือนยังแย้มเยือนโยงยามสม่ำเสมอสายฝนสั่งฟ้ารินแผ่นดินละเมอน้ำตาอำลาอาลัยพระองค์น้ำตาอำลาอาลัยพระองค์
Thank you very much คุณนวรัตน์พงษ์ไพบูลย์ Please give him a big round of applause once again, ladies and gentlemen. And now, in remembrance of the late Queen Mother Surrogate, may I also request that all of you please rise and observe 1 minute of respectful silence. Please. Thank you very much. Please take a seat. Ladies and gentlemen, this evening we gather not only to celebrate the Southeast Asian literary excellence, but also to honor the extraordinary writers whose creativity and vision continue to enrich the cultural landscape of this region and beyond. This ceremony is held following a most auspicious occasion earlier today at Sukhothai Palace, where Her Royal Highness Princess Siriwanwari Narirat Rashakanya, designated by His Majesty King Mahawachiralongkorn Pavachiraklao Chao Yu graciously bestowed plaques of honors to 14 Sea Rights Award winners for the years 2024 and 2025, and of course from 8 countries, together with plaques of appreciation to our generous sponsors. So now it's a great pleasure to extend the heartfelt gratitude to all the honorable sponsors who have been driving forces behind the success of this event. Your unwavering commitment and generosity have greatly promoted the Sea Right Award and have made this ceremony possible. So now, ladies and gentlemen, the distinguished sponsors this year, including, firstly, B Green Power Public Company Limited, represented by Mr. Hala Link, Chairman of B Green, the principal supporter of the Sea Right Award. Over the years, and in making tonight's gala evening together with the Royal Bangkok Symphony Orchestra as well. Next, Bangkok Bank, a founding supporter of the Sea Right Award, who's continued supporting especially during times of major economic challenges, represented tonight by Dr. Amon Chantarat Sambhoon, Executive Director. Next, Thai Beverage Public Company Limited, represented tonight by Kun Pisanu Suwarnachot, former Thai ambassador to the UK. Next, Thai Airways International Public Company Limited, represented tonight by Mr. Chai Ian Siri, Chief Executive Officer. Ministry of Culture, represented by Ms. Rani Itarat, Deputy Permanent Secretary. The Italian Cultural Institute Bangkok, represented by Mrs. Maria Sica. And Tourism Authority of Thailand as well. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to acknowledge Mom Rashawong Sukhumpan Baripat, a central figure in the history of the Sea Right Award, who previously served as chairman of the Sea Right Award Organizing Committee. His leadership in the early 2010s contributes significantly to the continuity and public presence of the awards. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause to all sponsors and to Mom Rashawong Sukhumpan Baripat as well. Thank you very much. Of course, next, ladies and gentlemen, there's one individual who actually needs introduction, an unwavering pillar of the Sea Right Award. Without his steadfast guidance, the award may not have enjoyed the many challenges, twists and turns along its journey. And he is Dr. Sumet Panti Wechikul, our former chairperson of the Civil Rights Award Organizing Committee, who has been instrumental in upholding its vision and spirit. Unfortunately, that Dr. Sumet cannot possibly be here in person today, but he's with us with his spirit. So now I would like to ask every single one of us, please give a big round of applause to Dr. Sumet Panti Wechikul. Thank you very much. So now, ladies and gentlemen, as all of us probably aware, we have the new chairperson of the Civil Rights Award. Her name is Kun Yin Tipawadi Meksawan, a highly accomplished leader and representative figure at both national and international levels. She has graciously accepted responsibility of continuing this important mission from Dr. Sumet, ensuring that the Civil Rights Award remains a prestigious and enduring pillar of the literary world for years to come. So now, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, please put your hands together and welcoming Kun Yin Tipawadi Meksawan. Please come up on stage for the opening remarks for today's event.
Good evening, Excellency, honorable guests, ladies and gentlemen. It's my profound honor and pleasure to be presiding over this event. We are starting to enter into the year that CRI had been established 46 years ago. The purpose is to honor the literary excellence. This award, for over 4 decades, has become a jewel of ASEAN culture. To recognize and elevate remarkable constellation of literary talent across our region. Tonight, I would like to extend my most sincere congratulations to the distinguished recipient of the illustrious award for the year 2024 and 2025. As one of the region's most prestigious literary institutions, the CRI Award now proudly represents the 10 ASEAN nations. Since its inception, it has celebrated the work of our finest contemporary poets and writers. This evening, we are honored by the presence of laureates from 8 ASEAN countries. We are profoundly grateful that the first oral ceremony was graciously presided over by Her Majestic Queen Sirikit, the late Queen's mother. A legacy we carry forward with great respect. The gracious and steadfast patronage of His Majesty the King and Queen Sirikit, the late Queen's mother, has been a lasting inspiration to all involved. Their Majesty's benevolent support for more than 40 years has been instrumental in establishing the CRI Award as Southeast Asia premier regional literary award. A truly remarkable story of enduring cultural achievement. After 46 years, this ceremony has evolved into a cherished tradition, casting a spotlight on deserving literary voices. The work of our honorary deliver profound insight into human nature, engaging the intellect into giving delight their artistic through their exceptional creation. S.E.A. Award have enriched our minds and soul, fuel our imagination, and given eloquent expression to our shared ASEAN culture and values. It is my fervent hope that our literary community will continue to produce work of distinctive vision and voice, ensuring that the literary landscape of our region not only flourishes for our own community, but also resonates far beyond our borders. On this special occasion, it is my pleasure to introduce a new initiative, the S.E.A. song, conceived as an emblem of the award, entitled ภูมิพลัง S.E.A. or the Power of S.E.A. The lyric was composed by คุณนวรัตน์ พงษ์ไพบูลย์ the Thai artist and literature, and the music was arranged by Professor Dr. นรงค์ฤทธิ์ ธรรมบุตร also the Thai national artist. And tonight will mark the historic inaugural performance by the Royal Bangkok Symphony Orchestra. This moment will without doubt serve as a catalyst to deepen the bonds among our 10 nations, providing a vivid embodiment on ASEAN identity. It celebrates our shared heritage, fostering unity, peace, and prosperity throughout our region. Finally, the acknowledgement would be complete without expressing our heartfelt gratitude to all the generous sponsors and to the selection and judging committee, both in Thailand and across the participating countries. We pay the highest tribute for their unwavering dedication, professional integrity, and discerning judgment. Well, thank you so much. ขอบคุณมากค่ะ
Thank you very much. Please give a big round of applause to the new chairperson of the S.E.A. Award, คุณหญิงทิพวดีเมฆสวัสดิ์ for the great opening remarks.
ไปเดินนะเดี๋ยวจะหกล้มแล้ว
So now, ladies and gentlemen, as Kun Ying Tipawadi has already mentioned, we have the S.E.A. anthem, conceived as an emblem of this award entitled ภูมิพลัง S.E.A. or the Power of S.E.A. The lyrics were composed by คุณนวรัตน์ พงษ์ไพบูลย์ National Artist in Literature, and the music was arranged by Professor Dr. นรงค์ฤทธิ์ ธรรมบุตร National Artist in Performing Arts, Classical Music Composition, and also performances tonight by the Royal Bangkok Symphony Orchestra. And it's a pleasure for all of us to welcome คุณโน้ต สรัญ คุ้มบรรพต to sing this S.E.A. anthem. So now, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, please put your hands together for ภูมิพลัง S.E.A.
วรรณกรรมคือพลังของชีวิตความรู้สึกนึกคิดคือชีวิตจิต วิญญาณเพชรพลอยของแผ่นดินร่วมรินร้อยสร้อยประสานหนึ่งนำคือตำนานคือรางวัลศิรายมาเลลาวเวียดนามกัมพูชาพม่าไทยฟิลิปปินส์อินโดสิงคโปร์บรูไนทศภูมิพิเศษนาวันดกรรมหนึ่งเพชรไทยอาเซียนวิเศษสมัยมีสมานพลังภูมิแผ่นดินมาเลลาวเวียดนามกัมพูชาพม่าไทยฟิลิปปินส์อินโดสิงคโปร์บรูไนทศภูมิพิเศษนาวันดังกรรมหนึ่งเพชรไทยอาเซียนวิเศษสมัยสมานพลังภูมิแผ่นดินสมานพลังภูมิแผ่นดิน
Let's give a big round of applause once again. Wow, what a magnificent melody, music, and performances. Thank you very much. And for this extent, I would like to take this moment to extend the heartfelt appreciation to Kun Nawarat and of course Dr. Narongwit and Kun Nosarat as well. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so now we come to the most awaiting part for tonight and of course the most important part for tonight, which is the presentation of the Sea Right Award. So now without further ado, I would like to invite once again to be on stage Kun Yin Tipawadi Meksawan to present the Sea Right Award to the winners of 2024 and 2025. Please give her a big round of applause once again for Kun Yin Tipawadi Meksawan to come up on stage and to present the awards for the Sea Right Award winners 2024 and 2025. And now, let's begin with 2024 winners. Firstly, from Brunei Darussalam, congratulations to Hajjanu Hamisa binti Ashi Samihun. From Indonesia, congratulations to Martin Suraya Jaya.
Please sign.
Congratulations. Next, from Laos, congratulations to Panya Pantha Panit. Congratulations. Next, from Malaysia, congratulations to Roslan bin Joman. Congratulations. Next, from Myanmar, congratulations to Kim Tanda. Next, from Vietnam, congratulations to Nguyen Tham Tien Kay. Congratulations. And last but definitely not least, from Thailand, ประเสริฐศักดิ์ปัตมฤทธิ์ Congratulations. Next, we are moving forward to 2025 winners. Firstly, from Indonesia, congratulations to Dorothea Rosa Heliani. Congratulations. Next, from Laos, congratulations to Buntawi Kompapan. Congratulations. Next, from Malaysia, congratulations to Hafizah binti Isahamin. Congratulations. Next, from Myanmar, congratulations to On Mam. Congratulations. Next, from the Philippines, congratulations to Ralph Rollins Capel Fonte. Congratulations. Next, from Vietnam, congratulations to Pham Thị Xuân Ba. Congratulations. And now last but definitely not least from Thailand. Congratulations to ศิวการปทุมสูติ Congratulations, and once again, please give a big round of applause to all the awardees for the C Right Award winners of 2024 and 2025. Congratulations. Please do remain on stage. Next, this year's, we see the introduction of another new initiative, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be the C Right Literary Criticism Award. As the first award of its kind, it was established to promote the reading and circulation of C-like works while enhancing literary criticism skills among young readers and the general public. And now, for the C-Right Literary Criticism Award winners, the first prize goes to Mr. Atit Sijan. With the review of นักล่าแสงแรกอุปสรรคของความเคลื่อนไหว The Dawn Hunter Obstacles of the Movement. Congratulations. Next, for the second prize. Firstly, congratulations to Miss ขอบคุณสมบูรณ์วงศ์ Review of ชั่วขณะสบตาคนกลืนฝน เราทั้งผองล้วนเป็นเจ้าของความเศร้า A moment of meeting the rain swallow's gaze, we are all owners of sorrow. Congratulations. And next, congratulations to คุณสุรัชดารีคี Review of นักล่าแสงแรก The Dawn Hunter. Congratulations. And now we have the honorable mention as well. The first awardee for this honorable mention goes to Mr. Thiravat Klauklian with a review of อย่าให้ศรัทธาไร้ปัญญากำจัดบทวิพากษ์สังคมไทยในบางฟ้าเบิกอบาน Do not let faith be guided by ignorance. A critique of Thai society in the Bang Fa Berk Abai. Should the sky unveil the AIDS? Congratulations. Next, congratulations to Mr. Pongsathorn Prakit Pong with the review of เมื่อความเชื่อมนุษย์ทำลายความเป็นมนุษย์ในบางฟ้าเบิกอบาน When human belief destroys humanity in Bang Fa Berk Aban, should the sky unveil the eaves? And last but definitely not least, for the honorable mention, congratulations to คุณรสสุคนสารทอง with the review of แม่น้ำต่างหากสร้างสะพานแม่น้ำกับการยืนหยัดตัวตนผ่านบทกวีมนุษยวิทยา It is actually the river that builds the bridge, the river that assertion of identity through anthropological poetry. Congratulations, and once again, please give a big round of applause to all the awardees for tonight's event. So now, please still remain on stage. We come to the next session, which is going to be the group photo session. So I would like to invite all the C Right awardees winners, please come up on stage to take a group photo to commemorate this special occasion. Please come up on stage. And this is going to be the group photo for all the winners and awardees from tonight's C Right Award ceremony of 2024 and 2025. We have 14 winners, 14 awardees from tonight's ceremony for the Sea Right Award of 2024 and 2025. Everyone, please look at the main camera. This marks a magnificent milestone for everyone to receive this amazing award. Everyone, please give a big smile for the main camera. Who's taking photo, please raise your hand. Please look at the guy in the middle for the group photo. Do we have any video camera as well, or just photo? Right, I think we captured all the photos. เรียบร้อยไหมครับ Please look at the main camera. All right, I think we got a shot. One more shot. All right. Once again, guys, please give a big round of applause to all the winners on this stage. Congratulations for your amazing works. Congratulations. And thank you for joining us as well. Next, คุณหญิงทิพวดี please still remain on stage. We are not finishing the group photo yet. We have the next group photo. คุณหญิงทิพวดี please still remain on stage. So next, I would like to invite all the sponsors. Please come up on stage to take a group photo with our chairperson. Please, all the generous sponsors, please come up on stage to take a group photo. Please, the representative from Big Green Power Public Company Limited, from Bangkok Bank, from Thai Beverage Public Company Limited, from Thai Airways International Public Company Limited, from the Ministry of Culture, from the Italian Cultural Institute Bangkok, and from Tourism Authority of Thailand. Please everyone come up on stage. We will not have this amazing event today without our generous sponsors. So thank you so much for supporting this amazing ceremony tonight. Everyone, please look at the main camera. Step to your left side a little bit to get a perfect shot. For the distinguished guests, we still have a few more highlights for tonight, so please still be with us. And of course, the dinner will be served in a few minutes as well. Who's taking photo, please raise your hand as well so everyone can look at the same camera. ท่านไหนถ่ายภาพนะครับยกมือได้นะครับบนเวทีจะได้มองไปในกล้องเดียวกันนะครับผม Do we get a shot? Okay, thank you so much. Please give a big round of applause to our generous sponsors. Thank you so much for supporting this Sea Right Award ceremony for 2024 and 2025. Could you typically still remain on stage for the next group photo? So next one, I would like to invite the organizing members of the Sea Right to come up on stage for the group photo. All the organizing members of the Sea Right, please come up on stage to take a group photo with our chairperson. We have Associate Professor Kun Surapipan Chatrapon. And so joining us on stage to all the professors who are the amazing members of the Sea Right. Please come up on stage, take a group photo all together. Everyone who is members of the Sea Right, please come up on stage to take a group photo. Thank you very much. Please come on up. It's going to be the perfect shot. As I already mentioned, we will not be where we are today without these amazing, amazing organizing members of the Sea Right. And of course, this year is amazing and extraordinary that we have the new chairperson, Kun Yin Tipawadi. Everyone, please look at the main camera. Give a big smile. Who's taking photo, please raise your hand as well. ใครถ่ายภาพกรุณายกมือด้วยนะครับทุกท่านจะได้มองกล้องเดียวกันนะครับ With a big smile. Okay, perfect. Please give a big round of applause once again to the organizing members of Sea Right. Thank you so much for joining us on stage. Kun Yin Tipawadi, please still remain on stage for the last group photo. The last group photo, I would like to invite the ambassadors, the representatives of ASEAN embassies and Dewan Bahasa. Please come up on stage for a group photo. Do we have any ambassadors or any representative from ASEAN embassies tonight? Or Dewan Bahasa, please come up on stage to take a group photo with our chairperson. Thank you very much. Please come up on stage as well. Thank you very much. Any ambassadors or representative from ASEAN embassies? Please come up on stage for the group photo. I think we have everyone. All right, perfect shot. Please look at the main camera. Give a big smile. Okay, I think we got a shot. Once again, please give a big round of applause to everyone on stage. Thank you so much for joining us. And once again, thank you so much to Kun Ying Timpawadi Megsawan. Thank you so much for joining us. And of course, the sponsors, organizing committee members, as well as all the distinguished guests and awardees for tonight. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the next highlights for tonight's ceremony. We have the keynote address by the internationally celebrated author, Dacia Marini. So, if you guys ready, please join us in welcoming Miss Dacia Marini.
With you to remember the figure of a queen who, I am told, was greatly loved by her country. I send my sincere to visit your magnificent country to speak about literature and about the future. I have been writing ever since I was a child. At 13, I began submitting short stories to my school newspaper. I also read naturally, enormously. Time after time, I fell in love with the great fathers of literature. At a certain point, I began to wonder why the mothers had no desire to tell stories. And yet at night, to help me fall asleep, my own mother would gently tell me beautiful stories. Why is there in our collective memory no tradition of women's writing that tells stories? From that moment, I began to search, and by digging through history, I discovered that many women did write, but were deemed inappropriate, censored, and silenced. And yet, I believe that women have so much to tell that when in past centuries they were granted access to education and the freedom to speak and write, they often did exceeding very well, let's say. This is why I have frequently highlighted the poetry and the novels of women who were censored or forgotten. The world of the fathers established, more or less firmly, depending on the culture, environment, that women's creativity should express itself only through motherhood. Other forms of freedom, meaningful speech, lyrical song, epic storytelling, intellectual speculation, communion with the divine, were thus reserved for men alone. Paradoxically, in our country, during the centuries of religious totalitarianism, the only women who had access to reading and writing were the nuns in the convent, especially the mystics who wrote radiant letters to the Lord of the heavens, given to them as a spouse. At the same time, the other women that had the possibility to write were the prostitutes, not those on the street, but those who gathered educated men in their aristocratic salon. These were the so-called courtesans, who, having learned to read and write, often expressed themselves in extraordinary poetry or prose, such as the famous Venetian courtesan called Veronica Frank, who lived in 16th century in Venice. I believe that flow is the great engine of our bodies, and from come the description of nature, both human nature and that of the world around us. Writing is a great act of freedom. This is why young people are taught to write. Unfortunately, today we tend to follow a very simplified and rapid way of communication. One that neglects the deepening of thought. Technology has facilitated many intellectual tasks, but it has also impoverished mental work. I have nothing against social media, which are a popular engine of communication, but if they become the only source of information, we risk impoverishing our horizon of knowledge. I tell young people in school that communication on social media is like sending telegrams. They are perfectly fine when one wants to announce an arrival of a bird or a laugh shouted out aloud. But if one wishes to reason and reflect on any subject, more words, more sources, and more testimonies are needed, things that cannot be found on social media. It is at this point that the need arises to consult books of history, geography, science, philosophy, and why not novels that introduce us to the homes of people who live so far from us. For this reason, I believe that the practice of reflection, storytelling, and memory is a form of resistance against the culture of consumption and constitutes a healthy contrast to mental and ethical indifference. And I would add that especially in moments of global uncertainty, such as one that we are living in this moment, literature can become a precious bridge between different peoples. Through stories, we recognize one another. We understand emotions and fears that once seemed to belong only to ourselves. Writing keeps open a dialogue that no geographical distance can interrupt. It reminds us that dignity, hope, and courage belong to every human being. And if today we are here speaking of books and memory, it means that despite everything, we still believe in the possibility of a future that is more aware, more attentive, and more gentle. Un saluto from Dacia Paraíba.
Thank you very much, Ms. Marini. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will continue tonight with a special presentation, a poetry reading session by 2024 and 2025 C. Rights awardees are the winners from tonight, representing the diverse and vibrant voices of Southeast Asia. So now I would like to invite on stage Associate Professor Surabhipan Chatraporn to walk you through a memorable night of poetic reading by the awardees in their native languages. Please give her a big round of applause.
Thank you so much, Kun Anuson, our very charming MC for tonight. Good evening, Excellencies, honorable the realm where imagination beautifully merges with the truth of human nature, the realm which will enrich your minds and will enchant your souls with the beauty of the language and the creativity of our accomplished writers. For almost 2 decades, poetry reading by our S.E.A. awardees has been an integral part of our recognition and celebration of our ASEAN literary talents. Poetry recital has become a cherished tradition of S.E.A. and will continue to entertain literary lovers like all of you. This evening, we will carry on this well-loved tradition of poetry recital by awardees from various nations. These awardees will fascinate you, hopefully, with the poetry recital in their own beautiful languages. To start with, may I invite Brunei Darussalam, Miss Haja New Hamizah binti Haji Samihan, S.E.A. Awardee 2024, onto the stage and entertain our audience with a poem entitled Tree of Desire and Hope. She will read the poem in Malay language. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Miss Samihan.
Sawadika. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, I will recite a poem in Malay language entitled Tree of Desire and Hope. Pokok cita dan harapan. Suara bangsa pernah sepakat, sependapat, bersama mengurai sasaran, menyemai cita demi masa depan yang makan. Lalu, tangan-tangan hijau pun menanam benih-benih harapan yang kemudian merecut membentuk bibit-bibit impian. Namun, takkan bercambah daun-daun pertama, takkan tumbuh subur berpucuk, takkan akar dapat terbentuk, takkan pangkal dapat dicangkuk, takkan terpacak berlabuh di bumi, takkan tegak mencari Usah biarkan masa depan gelita. Ini bukan waktu melukis sayu. Usah berlama-lama dengan hampa. Bangkitlah gelora dalam hati. Apa yang gagal dipelajari. Biar ditanam semula benih impian. Biar usaha menentukan suratan. Sampai pokok membuahkan kenyataan. Thank you.
Thank you. From Brunei Darussalam, we take you on a journey to Indonesia and meet with Miss Dorothy Rosa Helena, S.E.A. Awardee 2025. Miss Helena will recite a poem entitled Who Walks on the Light in Bahasa, Indonesia. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Miss Dorothy Rosa Helena.
Siapa berjalan di atas cahaya? Siapa berjalan di atas cahaya? Tubuhnya berlumuran mantra dan doa-doa bisu. Sayapnya patah dan matanya buta. seperti balerina menari di atas angin. Tubuhnya melantunkan derintih bayi-bayi yang hampir mati. Kakinya yang runcing menangkap jantung layu malaikat dan bidadari. Siapa berjalan di atas cahaya menuju jarum waktu? Kakinya melompat dari tubuh ke tubuh jutaan mayat. Matanya yang buta mengukir ayat-ayat gelap. Jantungnya diam. Nafasnya mati. Tapi mulutnya mengibarkan wangi melati. Sayapnya yang luka mengibaskan angin kerinduan. Ia berjalan di atas cahaya. Mulutnya bisu, matanya buta, jantungnya layu, sayapnya luka, kakinya beku, napasnya mati. Kapunkan.
Thank you. From Indonesia, we take you on to our neighboring country, Malaysia. Mr. Roslan bin Jomel, CY Awardee 2024, will recite a poem entitled Nail in Malay. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Mr. Roslan bin Jomel.
Jadi everyone, selamat malam. Paku. Jadilah seperti sebatang batu, kecil dan pelindung, menggantungkan bingkai lukisan terpamit eksklusif dalam galeri. Jadilah seperti sebatang paku, walaupun berkarat di tempias waktu, ia meneguhkan rumah pembesar untuk tatapan generasi kemudian. Jadilah sebatang paku tersembunyi di balik struktur binaan, jarang disebut dan membangga diri, tidak mengajuh dipalu berkali-kali. Jadilah seperti sebatang batu, terpencil tetapi berjasa. Ia selalu dilupakan masyarakat, tetap diam dan tidak meminta-minta. Jadilah seperti sebatang batu, menghubungi pihak yang berenggang, bukan sebagai gunting dalam lipatan, kesana sini dengan mulut murainya. Sawadika, thank you.
From Malaysia, we travel to another neighboring country, Myanmar. Mr. On Mao, CY Awardee 2025, will entertain you with a poem entitled The Wish of the Poet in Burmese language. Please.
Good evening, respected Sea Writer Awardees, guests of honor, ladies and gentlemen. I am now going to recite a poem I have written as I am requested. The title of the poem is The Wish of the Bird. The main objective of the poem is nothing but the peace for the world. Now is the time when the peoples of the world are in need of peace or peace for the future present day. In this poem, you will see the wish of a poet. I will read it in Myanmar language. Listen, please. ကြပြာပြဆန္ဒဖွင့်နောင်နီလောင်တဲ့တကားငါပွင့်ထားပြီ နားလို့ရတွားလို့ရသို့မကြာမတင်ခရီးနေလေငါရင်တွေကရရှိပြီပြပင်ထားပြီးအတားအဆီးဖယ်ရှားပြီးမှုရည်ကြီးမြိုင်ယူတုံးပြူတို့ချိုလွင်ပြီးလေကြည့်ငါရင်တွေကစမ်းရည်ပြီးလောင်းရိပ်ထိုးသည်ခေမောချာဝေမရှိကြမှုဝေရဏမွေးရဏတို့ပြည့်လွင်ပေးပေကြည်ငါရင်တွေကပန်းဖြူပွေမျက်ရွှေကြီးတေးချုံရွယ်ရင်နှုတ်ပန်တွင်ဝယ်ဘဝင်ချမ်းမြရှင်လန်းကြပြီစိုင်းရင်ဤငင်းရဲချိုလွင်တေးပန်တွင်ဝယ်ဘဝင်ချမ်းမြရှင်လန်းကြပြီပန်းဖြူပွေကျူမွေးချိုမြနုမောက်ယူရပန်စင်အားဖြင့်ဝင်ပြီမြတ်ကြီးပမာပန်းမြတစ်ခွဲပန်းနဲ့ကျင်သာနှလုံးသားမှာလှုပ်ရှားညင်ပါပြီးခွဲလာပြီးတထွားတညိုကြပြားတို့ဖြင့်သာဆိုဖွဲ့ပြီးလူတို့ကြီးအားကြည်လေအေးလေမွေးပါသည်ဟုမြတ်စေတနာဖွဲ့ရကာဖြင့်မြစ်တာဖြူစွာပေးလူပါသည်ကဘာငြိမ်းချမ်းအေးလေကြောင်း Thank you very much.
Thank you. From Myanmar, we travel on to Laos to meet with Mr. Buntawi Khomphapan, CY Awardee 2025. He will enchant you with a poem entitled The Delicate Fabric Woven by a Mother's Hands in Laotian Language.
สบายดีแม้ว่าพื้นทาแป้นเป่าเปลืองดวงดอกลิงลายพดยอมกายเนินหมางบ่เอาตาเอือดุดดังเสือสิงสางสนีหนีผู้โลนเลียงเพิ่งผู้เพียงพิกพลไผ่กวงดอกบุมีท่านว่าพื้นแผ่นคามีดอกสักผสมไผ่ก็หันมาแล่ซื่นสงวนแสวงสอนโดยดังดงดอนไม้มีมาลัยแดงดูเพิ่งผู้แต้มต่อตุ่มซุ่มลิงแล่นลินเหียหุ่มเลื่อยเปิดบุเป็นแม่แล้วคนเฮาก็ดำดามไผ่ก็เว้นกรรมใจบ่มีสินธรรมโลภโพโลหายว่าจาแข็งคมเข็นโกธากิวโกดโพดว่าเขานายนานีลีไก่แม่แล้วไผ่ผู้คนเพียงแผลแฝงไฟความดีว่าจะมีสินธรรมทองใจใส่แจงแย้งดูกายเก่าเขียงเสน่หาหักหอไผ่ก็หอมหอหงนิยมยอมทั่วแดนแม่แล้วขอขอบใจ
Thank you. From Laos, we travel further to the Philippines. Mr. Ralph Lawrence Kapat Fonte, CY Awardee 2025, will recite poems entitled Saltwater Lilith and It Simply Isn't True That There Are No Earthquakes in Palawan. The languages that you will hear are Tagalog and Puyonon, which is a minority language from Palawan province. Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy.
Sawadee-ka, mayagandang gabi, magandang gabi. Asin sa ilong, lungkot ng bangkang kailang pagpag. Lupa'y nakasasawat ligtas, akong may taga noong takot sa dagat ay ngayon lundon ng badhang halina, buti, tilpil ng tubig, bubot kanaw na pulbo, sisid kat mapagtatantong hiram. Lahat kahit katawan sa dagat. Animan, bakani matud, ngaray linog sa Palawan, maski matudangay ipang pataram bigi ang korpi ang mga talipukpok, bulkang natutulog ang isla ng Agutaya ayon sa mga kwento, habang mulit-muling nagluluwal ng episentro ang karagatan sa paligid ng Cagayan Silyo. Sabon na kababarang dakan do, nga durong karanadaman bigi at bilangi mga minatay. Yayanig din ng bahang bigla at ragasa ang mapuputik na dalislis sa mga bukid na dinulang. O kung madadanlag ang mga dadan kung paano ipinamimilansik ng highway ang bus at van na punong-puno ng mga taong kaibahan lang, ay mahinang-mahina rito ang tapik ng pitlag ng kilapsaw ng mundo. Una ang magnitude ng lindol na 6.4 ang magnitude sa Pindoro, kasing gaan lang halos ng pagtapik sa asfalto ng motorsiklong may lulan na ama, ina at supling na dalawa matapos mahagip na SUV ng hepe ng pulis ay durong kadamanungad sa isla nga dyan. Halimbawa kung paanong sa kalabas na Domingo may bata na natusik magkal sa isla yang dumaran at hindi man lang sumabog ang mga radyo o tubing may pinabaril na abogado. Talagang ligtas na ligtas dito. Ang tanging naming suliranin ay ang tubig na kontaminado, kaya muling nagkakakolera sa El Nido sapagkat sa dinami-rami naming inililibing na mga katawan, hindi malayong sinisipsik ng lupa ang katas ng mga katawang aagnas bakani marayo na maging suba sa idalami ang lugta ang natimos na dugo at luha. Hindi malayong lumikha ng isang bungkal na kanal, isang dambuhalang bitak sa ilalim ng lupa. Sa kakaunting pangangatal ng labi ay mangangatal at manginginig din sa pagdaralang hati, libo-libong nagkukumbulsyong nakabaong mga kamay, mapupuot at tektoniko, mistulang bulkan, isnisilang dito sa episentro ng lahat ng aming lumbay. Kapwa Makap, nagagabi matanong salamat sa inyo.
Thank you, Ralph. That sounds almost like rap to us too, from his language. So, from the Philippines, we travel back to Thailand to meet with Mr. Sivakan Patumsu. He will entertain you with the poem Praktik Village, or Blind Village, from his poetry collection, อีกฝากด้านกระดานหก or the other side of the seesaw. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Mr. Sivakan Patumsu.
Praktik Village ดินแดนที่พลัดหลงอยู่ในเรา Praktik Village ดินแดนที่พลัดหลงอยู่ในเราลับไกลในการยังมีหมู่บ้านตาบอดเขาว่าคนในหมู่บ้านดวงตาพิการมืดบอดแม้คนที่สอดตาเห็นก็ยังมิเว้นตาบอดจึงความจริงที่เชื่อก็เชื่อกันมาบอดจึงสิ่งที่ทุกคนคิดก็คิดจากความเห็นบอดจึงสิ่งที่ทุกคนทำก็ตามสังคมอุดมบอดจึงสิ่งที่ทุกคนทำก็ตามสังคมอุดมบอดเขาว่าคนใจโฉดร่วมกับคนคดใจบอดทำคุณใสใบบาปให้ชาวบ้านหลับตาบอดหลับไม่รู้คู่ไม่แลบอแบสายพันบอดกราบผีเมืองอภิบาลบูชาผีบ้านหลวกบอดบวงสรวงเครื่องเส้นบำเพ็ญ
วิบากบอกบำเพ็ญวิบากบอกชรอยการหลานเหลนได้ตื่นเห็นบรรพชนบอกตื่นตัวลืมตาฟันฝ่าสำนึกบอกกระนั้นก็ใช่ง่ายที่ใครและใครจะคลายบอกก็ยายตาย่าปู่ผู้อยู่ในโลกบอกน้าอาป้าลุงผู้บำรุงยุ้งฉางบอดน้าอาป้าลุงผู้บำรุงยุ้งฉางบอดต่างยังเชื่อว่าอดีตในรอยรีดที่ขิดบอดนั้นเป็นสิ่งศักดิ์สิทธิ์คุ้มครองชีวิตบอดก็ไล่เข็ดเหลนโหลนว่าพวกมึงและคนตาบอดว่าใครชักใครจูงให้รวมฝูงบ้าบอดการวิบัติขัดแย้งโดยเล่ห์แฝงฟ้าดินบอกโลกใหม่ไม่ปรากฏอนาคตยังมืดบอดเด็กๆจึงก่อไฟเด็กๆจึงก่อไฟหวังขับไล่ความใบ้บอดไฟจะไหม้หมู่บ้านหรือไหม้วิญญาณหนวกบอดไฟจะไหม้หมู่บ้านหรือไหม้วิญญาณบาปบอดใช่ที่มือถือไฟแต่อยู่ที่ใครสมคบบอดใช่ที่มือถือไฟแต่อยู่ที่ใครสมคบบอดพระพัสราวิเลศพุทธเวทสำนึกบอดบ้านไหมใจจะบ้านและบริวารว่านเครือบอดพระพัสราวิเลศพุทธเวทสำนึกบอดบ้างไหมใจจะบ้านและบริวารว่านเครือบอดขอบคุณครับ
Thank you very much, Kumbatumsul, for a very dramatic and meaningful poem. A play on the word board or blindness. We are all blind. Last but not least, from Thailand, we travel to the last country, Vietnam. Here we meet with Miss Pham Tin Suan Ban, C.Y. Awardee 2025. She will enchant you with a poem entitled Cry for the Banana Leaf in Vietnamese language.
Đất cứng lắm và trời lạnh lắm, em ngủ ngoan được không? Quỷ dữ đội đốt người, giết chết em, giết cả phận người, nào đâu em muốn mang. Em sinh nhầm thời đại, em vẫn muốn sống ở trên đời, hồn nhiên như thiên thần, hồn nhiên như vún nhỏ bạn em. Trong giấc mơ em thành con cò trắng, con vạc ai nuôi. Em sống ở đời trần trụi không cần áo quần, thì có cần chi manh chiếu đắp thân em khi lìa đèn. Một tàu lá chuối thừa kín thân em, tránh mũi ruồi kinh động giấc ngủ em. Nó có từ tầng mây trắng gió, ngạo nghễ một nụ cười gửi cho tôi, kẻ thương vây khóc muốn. Cứ đau đi và cứ khóc đi, đời còn ngàn lần đau hơn thế. Bẻ vẫy bước đi và nhắm mắt làm ngơ, vì ngươi vẫn còn sợ vô vàn thứ vô hình trói buộc ngươi. Em đã tự do tuyệt đối, hãy khóc thương từ lá chuối kia thôi. Xin cảm ơn.
Thank you, Miss Pham Tin Suan Ban. Excellencies, honorable guests, ladies and gentlemen, you have taken a tour of the Sea-Right participating countries and have enjoyed the poems recited in all their beautiful languages. The poetry recital in the evening not only continues our cherished legacy, but also helps enhance cordial friendship among our Southeast Asian nations. Harmony and unity. This is the goal, one goal of C.I. Award. Harmony and unity will be further strengthened across our region. With those last words, we thank you all for your kind attention. Farewell, and until we meet again next year. สวัสดีค่ะ
Thank you very much. Please give a big round of applause to Associate Professor Kun Surapi Panchatrapon once again. Thank you so much for moderating this session and make all of us understand why these awardees are the winners because of the beautiful poem, not only beautiful but actually dramatic and also a very good storytelling from their own native languages as well. So now, ladies and gentlemen, I think the dinner has been served. So while you guys have a great dinner today, we have the special performances by the Royal Bangkok Symphony Orchestra under the royal patronage of Her Royal Highness Princess Siriwanwari Narirat Rashakanya. Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy.
Thank you.